Watch your mouth, Chrisean.
Oh my God.
Play that with Blueface, not with D-Man.
I'm not an internet gangster. I'm a gangster in real life. On Crip, bro. Red. That's what I'm saying. No, Crip's cool. But I'm f***ing a blood.
Chrisean has found herself in serious trouble with the Crips after publicly distancing herself from them and allegedly leaking Blueface's address. Chrisean has been online making bold threats toward anyone she feels is coming for her, even saying she would bring people to handle the situation if necessary. Recently, those threats shifted toward Blueface, which put her in an even more dangerous position, as the Crips reminded her she was stepping into territory she shouldn't. According to some people, Chrisean only presented herself as a Crip because Blueface is a Crip, and she was never genuinely involved with them. Now that she is no longer with Blue, she may need to be more careful about what she says, because he isn't around to offer the same protection she enjoyed when they were together. Before Chrisean connected with Blueface, she had only ever been loosely associated with Bloods due to being from Baltimore. But once she got involved with him, she began switching back and forth, even being labeled a Crip at times. In fact, back in August, Chrisean was filmed throwing gang signs.
Okay, I was crippin', cause I was with a Crip. I don't with a Crip no more, bro. I with a blood.
Next time you're in LA, it's like, so where you from?
At the time, she was involved with Hood Bino, and from what people understand, Bino is aligned with the Bloods. So it appeared she shifted her affiliation based on whoever she was romantically involved with. When she left Bino and went back to Blueface, she joined him on a live stream and claimed she was now a Crip. From what it looked like, Blue had already seen the videos she'd made with Bino just months earlier, where she appeared to support the Blood side, and he decided to address it directly. He asked her outright which side she considered herself part of, and this was her response.
A blue nose pit or you're a red nose pit?
Blue nose.
To be honest, neither the Bloods nor the Crips seemed concerned about Chrisean switching sides every few days, since neither group actually claims her. But where she crossed a line was when she started directing threats toward Blueface. It's important to note that Blueface is associated with a gang in real life, meaning his people actively look out for him. They weren't going to ignore Chrisean making statements that sounded like threats against him.
Blue, you're not gonna live a long time. Keep going against our kid, bro. You're not gonna live a long time. Your second son, bro. That's crazy. It's all right. His address is 18663 Juniper Springs Drive, right?
Normally, they would have ignored her if she and Blue were still together, but since they're not, they took her words as a real threat. On top of that, this was already the second time Chrisean had threatened Blue's life.
Saying what's gonna happen to you after you try to hurt me, play with me, disrespect me, try to embarrass me, ruin my witness to God. You can't do none of that. Y'all can't do that. What the hell? Y'all can't do that without getting a consequence, bro. I don't care. That's the observation. Every time somebody really played with me, always get hurt, bro. And I never hurt them. Straight up. So I'm giving a warning. Just like how they deserve to be in a grave or...
Now here's the surprising part. Chrisean's new boyfriend is actually affiliated with the Blood side. In a recent interview, when he was asked whether he trusted her, he said she would never treat him the way she treated Blue. It seems he may have a hard lesson coming. He even went as far as speaking out against Blue, insisting that Blue had no right to question Chrisean about where she stands in the first place.
Feel me? Her baby daddy, a Crip from Schoolyard, and you Blood from Baby Stone Gorillas. Do you actually trust her?
She's smooth. I know she gonna keep it solid at the end. She ain't never gave me no Mickey feeling or even a feeling to make me think like that. And we know the truth, you know? Like, just know who to play with, just know who not to play with. Behavior, why would you even pitch your baby mama in a situation like that? For her to pick Bloods and Crips and she don't game bang, she don't know shit about it.
Just a few days ago, she was confronted by a Crips member after she called him a crab. For those who don't know, that term is used as an insult by rival groups. They replaced the P in Crip with AB to mock them. Even though Crowan apologized right after saying it, word quickly spread among other members that Chrisean had been online talking recklessly about them. In response, several of them went on Instagram warning her to watch what she says before things escalate. One member, DLO, even posted a full video telling her not to come back to Los Angeles, saying that if she did, it could end badly for her.
Get a C word and says for fries. You playing with this because you f***ing on a kid? I don't even want to hear about a nigga nowhere in LA County. I ain't even gonna lie about it. Nigga knows some real Criplets that's like, what the f***? I'm saying, yeah.
Instead of focusing on getting her son the help he needs and staying out of unnecessary drama, Chrisean is putting herself at risk by involving herself in situations that have nothing to do with her. Carissa responded to DLO after he spoke on Chrisean, saying, "Ask yourself why one of your own people would send girls after your child's mother and possibly put your kid in danger. That's the kind of behavior I want nowhere near me, even if I don't like the girl." Then, DLO's mother, who is also rumored to be Carissa's former girlfriend, stepped in to defend him. She said DLO would never threaten or harm a woman, and if he confronted someone, it was likely because he felt it was necessary.
Has the utmost respect for women. He would never lay a hand on a lady, but he'll slap the shit out of a bitch. If you act like a nigga, he gonna treat you like a nigga, and I stand by that. That is how I raised my son.
Crowan really needs to stop playing these dangerous games before she ends up in a situation she can't get out of. Meanwhile, people have been sharing their opinions online. One person said that instead of focusing on her son JR, she's out here risking her life. Another commented that she's been moving from group to group and getting involved with different crews, calling the whole situation embarrassing. Now I'm curious about your perspective. What do you think about Chrisean involving herself with these gangs? Personally, I don't think she deserved the threats she received from DLO and the other gang members. Share your thoughts in the comment section below, and don't forget to click here to check out the next messy video.